Hello, Ingno 7 everyone. I am Jupiter Star Warrior, and today we are going into a horror game called Song of Horror. Oh me, I'm a little skittish when it comes to horror games, especially brand new ones. So this should be this should prove quite interesting. I got this as a Christmas present from a guy called Stern, and I'm just now getting started into playing this. Hopefully I got everything all set up and ready to go. So without further ado, let's go and get this new game started and hope that it's not all silent, because I may have to restart the game. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that right quick while thinking about it. Because, yeah, I'm not getting any sound. I don't know if that's on purpose. Nice. Okay, now I actually do have do this. Okay, so new game, Prelude, a Friday like any other. All right, let's get started. Let's actually do this. You know, I would question if you couldn't hear me, considering we're in the same room together. I meant the game. Also, hi, babe. Hello. Yeah. Looks like we're in a office. Okay, there's a box with tendrils coming out of it. With okay, this is starting to get. You can hear the fam. It's a bit quiet though. Oh, game. It's the game that you can barely hear. Wait, are you sure about that? Let me double check. Let me double check the volume. Volume's all the way up. Okay. Bearded guy coming in, turning it looks like, oh, it's an apartment. His name is Daniel, and we just entered his apartment. Looks like he just had a rough day at work or something. Oh, it is kind of low for me. Give me a moment. Technical difficulties, because of course we're having technical difficulties. Why wouldn't we have technical difficulties in a stream? You know? Let's see. Uh, Okay, what about now? Maybe I can't tell. You mean in the okay, in the stream? Good. Whew. All right, let's try. Let's go with settings. Okay, all sounds up. Oh, oh, it, oh. Let's go with that. Mr. James. Warning: if you have changed the information, do you want it from these settings? Yes, I do. Okay. Continue. All right. There is my old flashlight. It saved me more than once in the great outdoors. Those bring back some really good memories. Okay. 3D game. Well, kind of. Man, the toilet drain stinks as usual. Okay. My 80s vinyl collection. Maybe next month I'll be able to afford a shelf to put them in. What year does this take? It's actually a nice afternoon. The kind my boss likes to fuck up with one of his stupid errands. Oh, it's a, weird that the toilet bathroom was right in front of the doorway. You know what? I'm not questioning. Sophie, taking me years to put those pictures out again. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Sebastian P. Hesher, the historical fiction author. He sold 4 million copies of his last novel. Okay. This is clearly enough. I'll play Animal Crossing. You go do that, I guess. Oh, I can go in here. Okay. Wow, this is a mess. Thought I was bad. I don't know where to put them. I doubt they'll fit on top of the wardrobe. I got this hat after seeing The Untouchables about 10 years ago. Don't think I've worn it once. Hey, now's a good time. Now's a good time. I'm in for a fun ironing marathon this weekend. That's it. So pretty much all I'm doing right now is touring the apartment.
Seriously?
I guess I'm going to take this phone call.
Hello?
Daniel, it's me, Etienne. Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening, and there's an emergency?
This is serious business. Sebastian Husher is nowhere to be found, and his manuscript should have been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university. He's vanished into thin air.
Oh, don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday, or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's performance in half an hour. Plus, Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine. Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back home.
You're going to owe me a big fat favor.
Whatever you want. Write this down. 4
Abbott Thomas Road.
In the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks. I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find him. Oh, And if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
Oh, darn, that was my
We'll ring you
plan.
up when I get back.
Thanks, Dan. You're saving my skin.
I wonder what would happen if I just decided to ignore that.
Again. Another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy. I suppose they're too important over at Wake Publishers to come looking for jolly old Husher themselves. Shit. Even I should be too important for that. I mustn't overstretch my complaints. Rising from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an improvement. If only things had gone a bit better for the company, or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner. Damn, Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. I would have divorced myself in her place. Daniel Neuer, the bloody alcoholic. Chin up, you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all. Wake Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even Friday evenings.
Yeah, we got better things to do Friday evening.
Feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star. Let's cross our fingers and hope he's home.
So what else? What exactly do you do there? Besides being an errand boy? The Husher Mansion is a large 19th century colonial house property of Sebastian P. Husher, acclaimed professor and historical fiction author. Oh, I hope I don't have to worry about historical fiction, because I wouldn't have. Oh. Prelude, a Friday like any other. Which we knew because we decided that was going to be a thing, right? Right. Alrighty. That is a tricycle. I didn't know Husher had kids. Or, you know, it could be just decoration? Wait. I heard a cat. Sounded angry, too. Why take the side door when I can take the main one right here? Right there. Because you're exploring right now, brah. Door's wide open. Well, not wide open, but the door's quite open. That's interesting. A newspaper. That murderer they arrested about a week ago is on the front page.
Hello?
Door is open.
Is that
Coming in.
music? I'd better take a look.
It's actually really low. Okay, light source. Each character has their own light source. To turn it on and off, press right trigger / right button. Once it's on, you can choose the direction in which you want to point the light. To do so, use the R. This will allow you to illuminate specific areas and also help you interact with objects that might not be right in front of your character. Your light source will never run out. Use it as much as you need. Oh.
Is that someone playing a music box?
The clock marks 12. Guess it needs fixing. They look like travel guides. Okay. The alarm seems disabled. Much better. If it goes off, I'll have a lot of explaining to do. Okay, well, yeah. No, that's not where the music is coming from. It's a lot of clothes. Is there anyone home? Husher is in a lot of these framed pictures. The rest must be family, I guess. These paintings are depressing. I'd never put them up in my place. I wouldn't know. That's weird. What are all those suitcases doing here? Okay. Oh, yeah, there's definitely music coming in this room. Nice record player. Nice record player. Looks vintage. Record player. Wow. What a beauty. Must sound like an angel. Oh, that's a chessboard. A chessboard really suits the highbrow feel of this house. Look at all those bottles, and to think they almost ruined my life. Probably did ruin your life, bruh. Oh. This plant is barely alive, if at all. When was the last time they watered it? History and art magazines. I've got nothing against them, but I bet they'd bore me to death. Probably. Probably need to know about history in this game, which we're screwed. Huh? Oh, here we go. That deer's head is almost as big as I am. I gotta, oh, I already acknowledged that. Okay. I think I'm gonna go this way. Decorative
on that doorknob.
Oh. Decorative fruit, the expensive porcelain kind. I guess they don't want anyone to think they're poor. Nice dishes, though. Thank you. Books and plates in the same cabinet. Not much order there. Oh, that's kind of weird. Man, that mirror's dirty. Family portraits, I guess. They look old. Alright, there is a thing on the door. Documents and items. You have found an examinable item. Inspect it to gain information by pressing A. To examine the backside, use the right stick. You can access your inventory and collected documents at any time by pressing LBRB. First letter from Isaac Farber. A letter for Husher, found by Daniel in the author's mansion. Post-stamped on August 1st, 1998. Oh, okay. So, sometime after August 1st, 1998. Dear Sebastian, how are you? To be completely honest, I must admit that we are all impatiently waiting for your latest work. My dear friend, I must ask a favor of you. Enclosed with this letter, you will find one of the latest items we have purchased at the store. An ornate music box with fascinating engraving. The craftsmanship is astonishing, but something else has caught my eye. Or perhaps I should say ear. The melody, Sebastian, it's peculiar. You have to listen for yourself. I had never heard the song before, and my attempts at finding the score, or the name or composer, have failed. I cannot for the life of me get that melody out of my head. Would you be willing to help me find any clues regarding this box and its mysterious melody? I would be forever grateful. With the warmest of wishes, Isaac Farber. P.S. I have also enclosed the little information I managed to find about said box. Letter addressed to Sebastian P. Husher, 25 Abbott Thomas Road 4. Huh?
Interesting.
I need to do a switch on. Second, folks. There we go. Need to make sure that I can figure out when my ad break starts. All right, let's find out what's in here.
What the? How can there be a door there?
Chat?
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
Got a bad feeling about this. This is gonna be There's a classical music album on the record player. There's stuff lying all over the place. It reminds me of my college dorm. This radio has to be older than me. And those rifles real? Wow, this guy likes to hunt. Sophie would have a fit if she saw this. Let's see. Pretty sure. Okay. Let's.
I'm in danger.
I'd hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore, and all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall.
We're in
I
deep
searched.
shit.
I despaired, and I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch. From within the most suffocating darkness, the hours went by, until turning into days, and I began
Question.
to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would
How
hear
many days
voices,
exactly?
sometimes right next to me.
And where did you get water
Other times
from?
A few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall. Desperate cries, howling in horror. And sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once. There was nobody there. Just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box. Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
Three days later.
Etienne,
Okay.
do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response. Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so. And if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah, I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay, I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
Been 3 days since Daniel entered the Husher mansion. No one has heard from him since. Gee, I wonder if that... Let's see. Sophie Van Dened. Age 40, light source, candle. Life has put Sophie to the test many times, but she always pulls through. It was thanks to this resilience that she summoned the strength to put an end to her failing marriage with Daniel. Sophie, who runs a well-known art gallery, is now enjoying the ever-elusive prosperity she has always longed for. Attain Bertrand, age 45, light source, lighter. Attain, I guess, a confident self-made man, is sales manager at Wake Publishing, making him Daniel's direct supervisor. In his role as personal assistant, Daniel has become somewhat of an errand boy, but Attain is slowly giving him greater responsibilities. Although they love to complain about working together, they have grown fond of each other, developing a friendship outside of work that neither of them like to admit. Alexander Laskin. Huh. Oh, interesting. Alexander Laskin, age 59, light source, candle. Alexander and his wife, Masha, are housekeepers at writer Sebastian P. Huscher's mansion. Watching over the author's children is one of their many household duties. The Russian couple of Christian faith moved to Europe in the early 80s in an attempt to flee from a mysterious past that Alexander rarely, if ever, speaks about. Elena Ramos, age 32. Light source, flashlight. Elena is a passionate, hands-down type of learner, always eager to get her hands dirty at work. Happy and energetic, she's traveled the world with her sister in search of a better life for them both. Now working as an electrical technician at Monolith Security, Elena is part of a highly qualified tech support team repairing high-end home security systems for exclusive clients. Okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and do Sophie. Huscher Mansion is a large 19th century colonial house property of Sebastian P. Huscher, acclaimed professor and historical fiction author, which we knew. Okay. September 28th, 1998. So we have a date. We have an actual date where this story starts. Since it was 30, so it started on September 20th. Ooh, I wonder, chat. I wonder if this is actually accurate in regards to the thing. So, this was 3 days. Oh, way too far. Or 95, 96, 97, 98, September. What was it? It said it was September 28th. About 3 days, so yeah, okay. Well, this is 1997. Here we go. This is what, the 28th? 1, 2, 3. So yeah. This is accurate. All right, this is calendar accurate. All right, let's go. Tricycle. It's wet and beginning to rust. Must have been here for days. Okay. It's totally jammed. Probably hasn't been opened for years. Hey. No. Really? You can't turn around on the stairs? A newspaper that's been through a storm. I can hardly read a word. Wow, a few days. That's just a few short days. Okay. 1. The Huscher Mansion. So we've gone to breaking and entering.
The door
Great.
was open. Is there anybody home?
The door was not open, you liar. You had to physically open. Oh. Bathroom. There are greasy fingerprints all over the glass. A burglar alarm. How modern. A moat with crocodiles would be more fitting in this house. Sure thing, boss. Okay, so we don't... hear music. So it makes me wonder... Like suitcases. They're everywhere, but were they arriving or departing? Yeah, who knows? Yep. Tears in the Wind by Liam Edelman. It's lovely, melancholy, and has macabre touches. God, I've started to think the same way I talk to clients about works of art. Think the same way I talk to clients. Okay, so there's a door there and a door here. What? What? You know what? Let's go this way. This must be... Oh, this is a garage. I think. Might be a garage. An old bicycle, a tad broken down, but it is still pretty. A weird thing to say about a bicycle. I love motorcycles, but I never mustered the courage to drive one, especially with Daniel telling me how dangerous they are. Boiler functioning, upper panel. Shut down. Press the left button. Start. Press the central button. Emptying. Press the right button. In case of malfunction preventing correct boiler functioning, you can perform an emergency shutdown by keeping the blue button pressed for 4 seconds. That might come handy, I guess. Here's the boiler. It's receiving no electricity like the rest of the house. Okay, so we may have to turn on the electricity in this house. An old metal box. A rusty old metal box closed shut.
Huh.
I don't see any way to get this open. Okay. A disorderly pile of tools, but no flathead screwdriver. So we may need to get a thing to open up the thing. We'll continue on our exploration of the house, and if we find a... Oh, nope. Nope. Go that way. Why would there be a door that... Oh. Alright, so we're back in the foyer. Coat's hung up. Somebody must be home then. This clock is turn of the century. Just lovely, though the time isn't set properly. Books in the foyer? You won't find me complaining. Dusty note. A note found in the mansion entrance, read by Catherine Husher's wife on September 4th, 1998. Just a few days ago. My dear eccentric husband, I left your key in the top drawer of your bureau in the library. The children have been very nervous lately. We need to talk about this as soon as you get back, and I don't want them playing with it. Okay, so there is a key in the top drawer of the bureau in the library. Got it. The Death Marches by Carla Shlomo. Holy crap. It was inspired by the prisoner transfers which took place in World War II. I wouldn't put it up in my home. Old photos of family trips and such. So far, so fair. A pile of suitcases. Seems a bit much even for a long journey, but I don't think they're moving either. Let's see, did we go in here as, what's his name? Yes, we did. Wait. It's been years since I've seen one of these telephones. Since we sold my parents' old house. What? You would think. The carving on the chess pieces is exquisite. Good music with good wine. In other circumstances... We'll go on that momentarily. We are exploring. An upright piano. I played one just like it as a girl. Seeing so many bottles in one place reminds me of Daniel and unpleasant times. A wilted plant. Sometimes happens to mine when I have a lot going on at the gallery. History magazines. I actually subscribe to some of these. Oh, hello. What's this over here? Is there something I can pick up? Interact with? No? Then why are you shining? Game, you taught me that. Okay, you're actually not shining. Never mind. There is soot all over. Perhaps I could get it to light somehow? Right. Scented candles. Do I really want to try to use it? Maybe? Oh! Uh-oh. I probably shouldn't have done that. I've never understood why people have to murder defenseless animals for sport. Oh yeah. Okay, so I really hope I don't need to use a scented candle. Novels rented by Husher. I don't consider myself a fan, but I admit his books are addictive. Okay. Here, maybe? This looks like a library. Okay, so keys are in the bureau in the library. So, historical novels like those authored by Husher. It's cheap entertainment, but devilishly addictive. Cheap entertainment, okay. Lovely camera. Wait, it's only a replica. A world globe from the 18th century. Husher must deal with some very choice collector. I must admit I could spend weeks on end in this library. Macabre tales, noir novels, and oh, Psycho by Robert Bloch. Enchanting. Dictionaries, atlases, and manuals in a variety of languages. It looks like Husher does his research before writing. I can hardly resist the temptation to take one of them. Japanese swords. Both look authentic. I didn't even imagine them as museum pieces. I can see a key in the drawer, but it's jammed! Ugh! Of course it is! It's got to be lubricated somehow. Okay, so we gotta find oil for the key in the bureau. An Olivetti from the 1940s. Husher is old-fashioned even when it comes to his work. So I admit it is quite lovely. Okay. So we found the key. We found the bureau. We just need to find oil. Where could we find oil? Probably in the kitchen somewhere. But I don't know where the kitchen is. So we're just going to continue exploring and hope for the best. We're somewhere. Porcelain fruit, candlesticks, an English tea set, all very old and dusty. Dishes and books in the same little cupboard. Odd way of arranging things. I can't see anything. It's covered in filth. Old family photos in black and white. Pretty much what your husband, or your ex-husband said. I would fit under that table quite easily were I in need of hiding. Oh, that's not... Oh, okay. Huh. That's odd. That window is open. That window is wide open. And you don't want to think anything of it? Okay. We're just going to go and move on then. I need a key to open it. Okay. So, I bet you that key goes... That key goes to that door. All right, what is this? This is a... I have no idea what room this is. A tea... no, it's not really a tea room. A delicate, quite elegant dinner service, but covered with dust. Covered with dust. So that means they're not here. Why would... Oh, what's this? Hello. This is a...
Yes.
Matchbox. Just an ordinary matchbox. Okay, we're going to go ahead and... There are plenty of matches left. Okay, so we got... Oh! Ooh! Ooh, chat! Chat! Do you remember the, fireplace? Let's go ahead, take a detour back to the living room, I guess, and light up that fireplace and see if anything will happen. I bet something will happen. See, here we are. Here we are. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Wish I could pick that up, but first I need something to get it lit. As of course I do. So I need to find kindling and a fuel source. As well as a thing to get the tea, or get the... Alright, we're gonna go ahead and continue exploring. We need to get oil, we need to get way to light a fire. Oh, kitchen. Maybe we can find oil in here. Oh, we'll get to it in a minute. Fresh fruit, though the apples are beginning to rot. Not that fresh, is it? They appear to be old cookbooks. As far as I can tell, they are written in Russian. Oh. A ring! Metal ring. Made of iron. Nothing unusual. Water came out from under the sink, and there's a wire right there. Nope. Drawing by Saul, a drawing done by Husher's youngest child. Saul, 7. Okay. Souvenirs and a list of errands. The date has expired on some of those. Okay, so... I am quite nervous around that, so we're just gonna hopefully ignore it. There's still some coffee left in the pot. Alright, left or up? Could go left. We are in a storeroom. Preserves, cereal, a wide range of non-perishable foods. Preserves and dog food. No fresh food, though. What is this? Oil can! Rusty can of motor oil. Hello, we might need this. It is greasy to the touch and almost completely full of oil. All right, we got oil, chat. We got oil. Do we go back to the library? Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the library. Let's go back to the library. Let's not go back to the library. What was that noise? You better take a look before you go back out. You press your ear against the door, walk up to it. When you see the listen icon, press and hold Y. While you're listening, pay attention to the sounds that come from the other side.
What was that?
Using your map. Seems like the coast is clear. From now on, you can listen to what's happening on the other side of unexamined doors. Sometimes you might have the chance to do it with other doors as well. Pay attention to the icons when you're near one. Use your map to find your way around. It records every single place you've explored so far. To open it, press the L. Okay. The map will be constantly updated with relevant information. Don't forget to check it out once in a while. I have it. Where am I? Okay. So there, that I do not like. I don't like this. Okay. So I don't think we're alone anymore. Nope, we're not going that way. We're going... Okay. Is there a save? There's a save and exit. Okay, well... This is my death, and this is my death. Well, you know, I really need to pay attention more to, noise just freaked me out. Okay. Matchbox, ring, oil can.
Yes.
That oil worked like a charm. Master key. Looks like an old key. It was jammed in the drawer in the library. These keys will usually open more than one door. Cool. Okay. So we can go to that one room that Daniel went into and disappeared from. Or we continue working on... Let's see. Ah! Goddamn phone!
The phone. Should I answer?
Why not?
Hello? Sorry, who is this? I can't understand you.
We can't leave my room.
What the? It sounded like a child. Is he in the house?
Let's see. Oh, I just came from the library. Okay, we need to go to the dining room. Good. Now the door is open. Okay. He does not see the door. So that's interesting. A record player with a piece by Vivaldi ready to play. I'm more of a Chopin lover myself, but this isn't the worst choice. Music isn't doing me any favors. Screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver. It looks like it's seen better days. With this in my hand, I could pass for Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct if I were blonde. No idea what that means. I wonder if I can open. The smell of tobacco, skulls, weapons on the wall. I suppose this is why this room feels so dreary to me. Skulls on the wall. I understand the Husher is old-fashioned, but this is sheer barbarianism. Julia and Saul's notes. We're about to hit a scribbled piece of paper from the smoking room in the Husher house. Oh, that's what it is. Smoking room, okay. Julia, I saw another door yesterday. As I was walking by the dining room, I suddenly heard the music from Daddy's music box. When I went in, I saw the door. I went running to tell Mommy, but when we came back, it was gone. She scolded me for making things up. Not fair. I was telling the truth. There was an old door here, different from the rest. It even had a key in the keyhole. If I see it again, I'll go inside and leave the door open. That way, Mommy will believe me. So, I saw the weird door, Julia said. The one that wasn't there before. Mommy was very angry and kept yelling at Julia. The door is scary. I will hide the key in the dollhouse, and I will hide the 5 dolls too, even if they get mad at me, and I will bring them out when Mommy and Julia forget about the door. One will be hungry, so her friend will make dinner for her. Another one will read while her mom takes a shower. The ugly one will watch the door so nobody comes in. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's certainly break time, and so we're gonna take a little bit of a break. Be right back, folks. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to continue this Song of Horror game. I don't know what I got myself into, but here it is. There's somebody outside. There's only one way to go. I have to take it.
Daniel, is that you?
I turn. No. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, pushing the door, pushing and blocking. Something is trying to get in. Make sure that door does not open. To gather your strength, repeatedly press. Once you feel strong enough to push and block the door, press right trigger. Waiting for maximum strength that's effective but risky. You decide when to push the door, but be extra careful. No matter what happens, make sure you keep it shut. I have one thing to say to that. Groovy. Okay.
Holy shit.
That. What was that thing? What's with all those creepy, branchy fingers? What the hell is this? Okay, luckily you made it this time. You're safe for now, but don't let your guard down. Whatever that was, it could still be lurking in the shadows. Certain events will give you the chance to put your ear to the door in rooms you have already visited. Just remember to be extra careful. It might save your life.
Oh, God. What the hell just happened? What was pushing that door?
Not safe. Not safe, chat. 100% not safe. Nope. Okay, so we're not going into the kitchen that way. Probably not ever. Again. Do not like. Okay. Let's see where we go from here. This should get me out to the foray. Is there somebody upstairs? Should I go upstairs or should I go to the garage? Because we got a thing in the garage. Okay. I'm not done exploring here, but I wonder, do I still have the master key? Ah!
Huh.
Wait a minute. Can I use... Can I go into the... Here it is.
Yes.
Fuses, 4 fuses that were in the old metal box. Where's the fuse box? Yeah, where's the fuse box? Okay, I think I'm gonna go upstairs for now. Chat, I don't know what just happened. It just crashed. Low level fatal error, file unknown, line 200. Unreal Engine is exiting due to D3D device being lost. Error blah 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 removed. Bullshit. We may not be continuing playing this game if we have to start over. I'll be very cross if I have to start over. Okay, I don't think I have to start over. I just got it. Let's see. I just unlocked the map. I got okay. Let's see where we're at. Okay, yep. Okay, I did not have to start over. We're gonna go ahead and go upstairs now. Wait. That's weird. They removed a painting from the mark on the wall. I don't think they took it down long ago. Okay, so maybe a painting is missing. A portrait from 1634. I'm not familiar with the artist or the subject. The streets are so calm. Black and white photo, an image of Catherine, Husher's wife, with their children, Julia and Saul. Do not look at this photo. Bruh. kind of too late now. Could have opened up with that. The Golden Bonfire by Husher. Looks like a real page turner. Okay, that looks like a balcony of some sort. Oh my god, how big is this house? Dear Sebastian, I wanted to tell you firsthand that I will be taking some much needed time off, which means that the store will be closed as of tomorrow. I wanted you to hear it from me rather than read it on a sign on our door. My daughter is currently traveling, and I must confess I can't keep up with our everyday demands on my own, especially since I haven't been able to sleep well lately. As soon as she's back, we will be open for business again. Rest assured, you will be the first to know. Hope to feel better by then. Please give my warmest regards to your family. Sincerely, Isaac Farber. Letter for Husher written August 10th. Nothing on the back. Okay. We'll leave well enough alone. And we are going to do some exploration. Don't hear anything. I think the coast is clear. Elevation plan of the Husher Mansion. Scaffold goes here. Erect scaffolding, paint exterior, repair leaks, fix loose tiles, check old pipes. Fair enough. Nothing of interest here, just an old record player. Them and their records, I swear. I don't hear anything. Okay, so.
Is there someone on the other side?
Okay. We might have to come back to that. Holy cow. Paintbrushes, acrylic paints, and poorly sealed bottles. Whatever was inside had stained all the shelves. From 1883 and 1790, having such fine pieces strewn about on the floor is quite rich, I suppose. The marks on the floor must be related to that trapdoor somehow. That would do me no good whatsoever. Okay, so I need to find some way to open it up. That's interesting. Okay, so there's a trapdoor here. Need to find a way to open it. Heck? Not sure, but I'd say this battery belongs to that floodlight. Wait, what? fuse, maybe? Maybe not. Boxes full of soy oil and fertilizer. The plants are nice and green due to the rain, I reckon. Grill tongs with wooden handle, perfect for cooking a barbecue. These sort of tongs are excellent for taking food out of the oven. Sure thing, boss. Happy anniversary. Oh, how nice. Whoa. I'm chilled. Okay. Nope. Those tongues are utterly useless. Oh, for that anyway. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to come back. Okay, we're gonna go this way. An impressionist landscape from 1905. Evocative. One of the loveliest I've seen in the house.
Yes.
Remote control. Your standard garage door remote control. The buttons seem to be seem a bit worn down. Hell no. Hell no. Lovely armchair and surrounded... Let's try that again. It's surrounded by books. I wouldn't mind sitting down to page through a few. It's true. You remember what happened when we went into the garage? Yeah, I don't want to open the garage. Keep that table in mind if you need a spot to hide. Oh god, that's two of them. Okay. Reference books of all sorts. Medicine, physics, psychology. There are some on art which I own too. Encyclopedias, dictionaries, quite a fine reference collection. Filing cabinet with contacts. We have several at the gallery, but ours are from this century. Mainly African masks. Some are Indian, though that is not my field of expertise. What the fuck was that? There is something jamming the lock. I believe it is a broken key. Do I have anything that might... I doubt it would. I doubt it. Can't climb something so small with these tongs. Didn't think so. Ring? The broken piece on the ring seems to match the shaft stuck in the keyhole. Could I glue them together somehow? Glue? I need glue? Do I have glue? I don't have glue. Remote control, matchbox ring. I need glue. I need adhesive. Okay. What's this? Earrings and masks from faraway places. If I had the time, I'd travel like I used to. Let's see if I can convince Amelia or Bernard. Oh, I don't like that. Chad, I don't like that at all. Where did this come from? Nope. 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 No! Nope, can't go that way. I wonder, do I need a key to open the door? Probably not. Okay. Bathroom. Doubt I'll find dishcloth. Even dry, it smells like a cesspool. They've cleaned up a lot of filthy water with this thing. Might need it. Who knows? Where are we storing all this stuff anyway? There are all sorts of toiletries here. Most still sealed. Huh? The mirror is rather dusty. Okay, continue on. Oh, that's the book. We go in. I'm in here again. Sounds good. Let's go. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
That room looks really dark.
There's a book open on the table, but it's in Russian or some similar language. This switch must turn on the light in the bedroom, but there's no electricity right now. Oh, yeah. Let's, continue our exploration. A miniature caravel. Just lovely and full of detail. Will you stop rattling, you stupid... Book open others. Oh. Okay. We're gonna move on. I'm not going in there. It's way too dark. No, 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 no. Can I use cloth? Oops, wrong button. Let's see. Let's go back to that one room with the trap door. I can reach it with these tongs. I'll need something longer. Don't you mean can't? As in cannot? Wait, do I have... Oh, I already used it. Oh, okay. I guess we go back downstairs. Where can I find adhesive, I wonder? The only place I can think of would be in the garage. And there's a place near the garage that I have yet to unlock. So let's explore that. That's underneath the stairs. So let's do that. Let's do that. And hope it's not the last thing that I do. Wait. Did we? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We tried to go there. Yeah, the only other thing I can think of is to go back to the kitchen for some, and then back to that, into that back room for... Alright, seems clear. Okay, so I can't actually go there. Okay.
Yes.
Where the hell am I?
There's a note stuck on the safe.
Dear Julia, if you found this note, congratulations. You're one step closer to solving the puzzle I prepared for you. I hope it keeps you entertained while I'm away. I've hidden your favorite doll in the safe and changed the combination. Since you aspire to becoming a detective when you grow up, I think this is a great chance to put your deduction skills to the test. The new combination is as follows: the number of our street address, doll's age, the decade and year the canvas hanging upstairs right next to the staircase was painted. Good luck, my dear Inspector. Hugs and kisses from Daddy. I don't remember this. Number of our street address. I think it's what? No. Seven. Oh, it's always 7. Okay, that's one of the numbers. Can you examine the thing that's over there? No? Okay. A painting by Kaufman from 1945. I doubt it's original. It's an original. Oh, okay. No. Let's see. Old junk. The washer looks like it was here before they built the house. Wow. That's old. Old junk piled up, nothing helpful. Damn it. One of the numbers is 7. I don't remember what the what. There are some good wines here, some very good wines, and some very good and expensive wine. East Asian vases. They are fine pieces. Such a shame they're kept here. Damn it. What's this? What's this? Hello! Huh, something's gone amiss. The fuses are misshapen. Yeah, okay. In 30. Okay. I have no idea how to do this. Let's see. 30, 25, 50. It's the yellow. Let's see. Goes up, comes back, goes down. Where's that one? Okay. For the first time, I'm gonna have to use my pointer, so you can show you what I'm dealing with here. Okay, so we've got these right here. They look like these black and red, black and yellow. Come through here. On the top, this on the top here, this goes down. Looks like it goes over here. Top here goes down, goes over here, and then got another on the top here. I can tell you right now that most of the stuff is definitely oh, come to think of it, why is it covered like that? Maybe huh, weird. Have you guys been not seeing everything for ever? What the heck? Don't know what's going on with that. I'm gonna switch scenes right quick. Something's bugging me about that. Okay, so apparently I didn't show the entire screen this entire time. Yes, but you see wires. That's because there are wires here. This is a puzzle, and I'm trying to figure it out. I have no idea where to start. We've got fuses on the left. We got a 25 fuse. Okay, they're amps. 20 amp, 15, and 10 amp fuses. Okay. Here on the left, to the right of those fuses, it has the, I guess, amperage. They got 25, 50, and 30 amps. On the far right is where the actual fuses go. Oh. Okay, I think I see. I think I see what. No. I think I understand the concept. I think what I'm supposed to do, it's a bit of a math and pathing. Yes. Let's see. So 25. I think the 25 goes here on the bottom right. The one that's selected should be 24. That makes no sense. 25. So where I'm currently selected, do you think it goes to goes right there? Okay. Well, nothing blew up. Sure. Okay. That makes 30 though. 20 top left? You think 20 goes to the top left? Where are you? Is this just a guess? This is just a guess. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Put them in wrong. I guess any, meeny, miny, mo won't cut it. Bye. Wish there was a clue on how to do this. The It's 25 plus 10 and 20 plus 15. Okay, that's 35 and 35.
Huh? Huh?
I don't remember how I did it the first time, so we're just going to do it this way. You don't know, you said you're guessing. Yeah, me too. Okay, so... because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Okay. She's right. My character is right. Any, meeny, miny, mo is not going to cut it. What the hell? Okay. Someone had to explain it to me, and by someone I mean someone online. All right, so what we have. Pulling up the pointer again. What we have. We're going to lose music for a little bit. What we have are fuses. We've got 10, 15, 20, 25. Over here, we've got, I guess, amps. I don't know what these are, actually. We've got 25, 50, and 30. And then we got four places over here. Put them in. We do some math. 50 amp equals 10 plus 15 plus 25. Okay. 25 is 10 plus 15. 30 is 10 plus 20. So the 10 amp fuse is shared by all three formulas or fuse boxes. We notice that the 15 amp is shared by two of the formulas. We look carefully. One fuse has 3 wires running to it, green wires, and one has 2 red going to it. So the 3, since all 3 of them, oh, the 10 actually should go here. The 15 okay. I guess it goes there. Maybe we'll be fine that way. I'll attempt to turn on the switch to see if it works. Why won't this work? Is some wire failing to make contact somewhere? Yes! Yes, there is! Do you remember the pedal in the kitchen? Yep. Okay. We got the fuses put together. Now we just gotta figure... Oh, I need a thing that is a light bulb in my head. Yep, I just got a light bulb. Oh, I need to turn off the pointer. Problem is, I don't know if that's gonna... Ooh, I think I messed up. I don't appear to use this wardrobe anymore. It's empty. Oh. Okay. So we're going to go back to the kitchen. We're going to mop up that, I just found the run button. I just found the run button. Good. We're going to go back to the kitchen and mop up the thing and hope that it doesn't actually electrocute me because I just turned on the electricity. Actually, I don't think I did turn on the electricity. I think the electricity was like, no, I won't turn on. Excellent. Bye-bye, puddle. There's still some coffee left in the pot. Okay. Now, we got rid of the puddle. Let's go back to the basement. And see if turning the electricity will actually work. Then we can go to that bedroom and see if we can turn the light on. And see if the bedroom has any adhesive that we can use. Power. We have
Finally.
power.
Daniel, if you're here, I'm going to find you.
Lady. Ah!
What in the world?
Yes, it had a jump scare. You missed it? Oh, okay. Door rattled on my right as I was passing it, and yeah. Old records strewn about the bed. There's classical music, though I don't recognize the pieces. A face appeared, or just a rattling door.
Yes.
Red rag doll. A rag doll with a flower in her hair. Is she happy or merely starving? Masha's recording. A voice recording of the Husher Mansion housekeeper, Masha. The label on the cassette reads September 11th, 1998.
I am starting to worry. A few days ago, Mrs. Catherine started sleeping in Saul's room with the children. She's been avoiding me lately. Is she ashamed or something? Alexander and I have lived in this house for 16 years, with her and Mr. Sebastian. We've seen their children grow since they were babies. I don't understand this sudden change in attitude. I saw her playing and reading with the children in the living room last night. They looked exhausted. I could hear it in their voices, but they wouldn't go to sleep. They seemed to be avoiding it at all costs. I had a terrible nightmare last night. Something was lurking in the house.
That's a little creepy. Sure. The neighborhood is quiet, deserted even. Full suitcase and an empty one. Were they about to leave but couldn't finish packing? Well, unfortunately, I did not find any adhesive. Wait a minute. Dude, I gotta find that painting. That's part of the clue. But where could it be? This was the door that rattled, by the way. I don't think there's anything here. Nothing that I need to know about. What's this? That's a telephone. Oh, this is the library.
Huh.
There's a folder in the drawer. I wonder what's in it. Haiku folder 3, a piece of a collectible, a reddish folder containing a bunch of papers. Oh? There's nothing left in the drawer. Oh. Another ad break coming up. Hey. Okay, we are going to go ahead and take an... Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to take another break. What we are going to do is we're just going to go and... This is a good time to stop. I'm getting all freaked out here. So, yeah, this is a game. I'm actually kind of enjoying it, but also like on edge here. So we're going to call it.